What's up? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm making some salmon, which is fresh Atlantic salmon, which I'm doing in the pan for 3 minutes with the skin side up.
Skin side up?
And then I'm flipping it in just a minute and putting it in the oven for 7 minutes, skin side down.
What do you have over here?
In the meantime, I'm making a sauce Beure blanc, which is made with white wine, shallots, white wine vinegar, a bit of cream. It's not always, cream isn't always used in it, but I find that it gives it a nicer color and a bit better flavor. And then once you bring all that and reduce it by about 70%, then I started adding pieces of cold butter. Now, notice
Cold butter?
Cold butter. And the cold butter goes in, and this is becoming a sauce Beure blanc. Now, if you excuse me, I have to put the salmon in the oven. And then the rest of it will cook that way. Now, the salmon is going in the oven with what I already have.
Oh, what do we have here?
Are roasting potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to roast it, and these potatoes are pretty well roasted. And after the salmon spends 7 minutes in this oven
Nice.
at 350 degrees,
Okay.
we will have a lovely dinner. I can set a timer for 7 minutes. Does it make sense to do it? There we go. And I'll continue to reduce the sauce Beure blanc.
By 70%, you said?
It's, reduced, all the ingredients reduced by 70%. And then you whisk in the cold chunks of butter.
Oh, my God.
And
I wonder why it's
as you
cold
can
chunks
see,
of butter.
it's, well,
A lot of butter.
if you put hot butter in, then it melts too quickly.
Okay.
What we like to do is put the cold butter in, because then it doesn't melt so quickly, and it allows the sauce to thicken up. You can see the viscosity of the sauce is changing during the whole time that I'm adding the
Yes.
butter.
What do we have here? This is
This is
going in.
this is my favorite herb. This is called tarragon in English, estragon in French, and that will go into the sauce Beure blanc
Later on when it's reduced.
when it's all done and reduced.
Okay.
Now you can put other herbs in if you wish. Some people like to put some fresh thyme in, or if you happen to be in the Italian mood, put in some of the other Italian seasonings. His name escapes me at the moment, which is ridiculous because they grow the stuff. But anyway, you can see as I'm adding in the butter,
It's getting thicker all the time.
it's reducing and it's thickening up. Now the important thing is when this is finished and I put all this butter in,
Yep.
then the sauce will be ready, and hopefully the salmon will be ready too. And I'll put the estragon or tarragon.
It's all a matter of timing, I guess.
It's all a matter of time. The actual cooking of this particular meal doesn't take all that long. The preparation of the ingredients takes quite a while.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you had a wine vinegar plus white wine was involved.
Yes.
What's that all about?
Well, the white wine, of course, you put white wine.
It's in there now, the white wine, right?
In French, it's all in there now. The white wine vinegar creates a chemical reaction with the butter and And with the cream, which I put in, the cream is not obligatory, but it has a chemical reaction that sort of thickens it up. If you take vinegar and pour some milk into it, it'll curdle. So it's the same sort of thing, except we don't allow it to curdle.
So now, is that in there already? Have you already put the white wine vinegar and the white wine in
You
there?
start out by putting the shallots in with white wine and white wine vinegar. You put it all in there at the same time.
Yep.
And
Okay.
the only thing that you hold back on putting in is the cold butter.
The cold butter.
You can see the cold butter is in there, and it's starting to thicken up the sauce now.
Oh, yeah. It's looking very tasty, Kenneth. Look at that.
Well,
Thickening.
it's full of all those things we like.
Butter. We like butter.
Butter, we like wine.
Yes. How bad could it be?
Not bad at all.
No.
And I will be putting my favorite herb in, which is the...
Oh. What
the
are we doing? Oh, here we go.
well, I'm not putting it in right yet.
We're just tweaking it.
It's the very last thing that goes in. You sort of break it up to let the oils... It's a leaf, and you kind of break it up to let the oils come out.
Okay.
It has a wonderful flavor,
Tarragon.
particularly with salmon. And lovely aroma. Smell that.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous, Ken.
I love cooking with herbs, butter, wine blanc. It's translated from French as white butter.
Wait,
That's big. Better.
they don't fool around.
They don't fool around.
No.
So what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
I'm going to transfer it from this pan into this pot here.
Okay.
Okay, this is telling me now that
Tricky operation here. Yes. Liquid gold, Kenneth. Liquid gold.
get those shots in there because everything's telling me at the same time it's ready. Excuse me.
Okay.
And mix that all together. And so some of that tarragon flavor, of course, will get into the Beurre Blanc, which will keep warm on here. Okay. Now, the salmon is ready
Oh, really?
to put the Beurre Blanc on.
Sizzling away it is.
The roast potatoes are ready.
And the taters.
And
I think we better get the ladies organized.
we better tell them that
Should I
dinner's ready shortly.
tell them that? But I want to see this. Let's not worry about them right now.
That's the sauce of Beurre Blanc, which will be spooned over the
Salmon?
salmon.
All right. Oh my God. All that butter. I just love the concept.
I like to mix this all in and get the flavor of the tarragon
Yes.
to the whole sauce.
Yep.
And they'll all be hot for a while, so before they were roasted, they were massaged with olive oil, salt and pepper.
Oh.
So they don't need, unless somebody really wants to get their blood pressure up, they don't need any more salt.
get crossed off everybody's list.
Oh my God, this is delicious.
And she
Is there lots of butter?
Called Le Central, and it's a French restaurant. Just wonderful to show them. And many years ago, I was there, and they had on the menu Pacific salmon in a sauce beurre blanc esturgeon, which is beurre blanc sauce with tarragon. And so that's what I've reproduced here, except with Atlantic salmon, not with Pacific salmon. And yeah, I think mine is as good as theirs.
Mm-hmm.